This is a video chart presentation of Radioshack Corp, brought to you by allplaystocks.com. It's a New York Stock Exchange listed company trading our ticker RSH. It's one of our technical stocks to watch. Chart's holding a nice base right around $1.90, putting together a little bit of a climb. Nice up day on Tuesday, 5.5%, closed at $2.08. Radioshack's been in a pretty solid downtrend. You can notice over the last few months, puts together some pretty nice bounces. Roughly 30%, a little bit smaller bounce here at the end of November. But it's going to stay on the watch list now, try and break through this 50-day moving average, as well as the long-term downtrend, and see if it's going to put together a nice little move off this quick double bottom. See a very nice upward trend in the MACD. Of course, ultimately, I want to see it break through zero, but at this point in time, making higher lows as the price per share is trending down. That's called a positive divergence. If the MACD breaks through zero, that's a very bullish indication this trend is going to reverse, and that RSH is going to try and continue to take on some upward pressure. It's a very similar look to the PPO. ADX got up over top of 35. It's not extremely high, but still a pretty nice reversal position with the negative DI being up top, positive DI being down low. Now a bullish cross happening with the positive DI breaking through the ADX. Money flow index trying to break through 50. Again, trending over top of 50. Shows higher prices are being paid for the stock over the respective periods. That's a bullish indication. Accumulation distribution looks like it's trying to finally find a base. Long-term downtrend. Of course, there's been a lot of selling going on in the stock. Be a good sign to see that base hold and see us come up in this area and start to make some higher highs. Not getting a lot from the shaky money flow other than over the last few weeks. Starting to make a little bit of a higher low. Still well below zero, saying the selling pressure is outweighing buying pressure. But this is a pretty nice look to the CCI, climbing upward, now moving over top of zero. Like the money flow index, tells me people are paying higher prices for the stock. Full stow, it's gauging momentum, didn't dip quite as deep this time, coming back up out of oversold territory. And the trick's still below zero, putting itself into a little bit of a wedge. I'll be looking for that pattern to get broken, and for the trick to try and make its way up through zero as another bullish sign of trend. Relative strength index, also at a critical point, trying to move to the upper half of that indicator. I point this out in a lot of charts, how bullish it is to see the RSIs trending over top of 50, because if they just can't make that break through 50, the momentum is just never sustained into play. So I'll look for all three components of it, especially these longer RSIs, the 14 and 21, to make the break through 50 and hold over top of it to show sustained momentum in the play. Of course, it always does come down to the candles, and while we're getting some hints from the indicators that this chart might be ready to go through a shift, that bottom support at $1.90 absolutely must hold, or there's no support in sight and no telling where this chart might drop to. The nice thing about this, closing at 208, stock's going to meet a little bit of resistance right around 216, that 50-day moving average. Some old resistance right up here at 220, 225, but I don't see that resistance really picking up until the stock price would climb to up around $2.40. That's about a 20% move from where it is, which is a nice profitable trade if that happens. But importantly, if it makes that break, any retrace holds over top of that 50-day moving average, establishes a new support level at a higher point, it could be a clear sign that Radioshack has found a true bottom around $1.90, and that the upward pressure is going to continue to challenge some resistance points up around $3.20. Of course, ultimately, there is a gap still left to be filled to around $3.45. Resistance is going to become pretty heavy again, up around $3.60. But I'm not too worried about a 50% move at this point. I just want to see how this reacts, see if the support level is going to hold. Volume picked up yesterday, 4.6 million shares traded. I want to see that volume stay steady and continue to increase as people seeing it as a buying opportunity to help support an overall shift in trend in this chart and break some long-term downtrends. Those are the type of things that I'd be looking for in the RSH chart, but as always, it's merely my interpretation. I'm not a financial consultant. Strongly encourage you to do your own proper due diligence. Consult with a qualified financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Past performance is not a guarantee of future results. Please visit the allplaystocks.com website to view the full disclaimer disclosure. I do not base any investment decisions on any material found on the website and/or its video chart. No person employed by All Penny Stocks is a registered investment advisor or licensed broker-dealer. Thank you for watching and trade smart.